Okay, so the other day, Adidas dropped a huge World Cup collection. So I thought it was the perfect time to go on to the other side, see what Nike are up to and see what leaked shirts they've got for the upcoming World Cup. And I tell you what, there's some mad stuff that has been leaked. There's some really, really cool things that have been coming out of Nike for the next year. So this next World Cup could be generational for kids. So let's dive in. All right, we've got to start with the Goalkeeper collection. We've just got to, like, basically, by the looks of it, we're going back. We're going back to, like, the 90s where wild goalkeeper designs are all in. And let's face it, to be fair, like, goalkeeper kits have just become really boring recently, like really, really boring. They're all the same template. They look a bit rubbish. And you go back into the 90s and the goalkeeper kits were the ones that were mental. So I think Nike have seen that and they've gone, right, let's go back to that. So it looks like the main theme for this is like a star graphic. So most of the kits have like this big star graphic in the middle, but then each individual shirt has a different bespoke pattern. Like England have got this like lion's mane going on. Nigeria has like a yellow and red inspired wings for on the shoulders. USA have got stars of course for the flag. And France have got bits of bronze in there like the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I think these look really, really cool. They look really different, vibrant, all up for this. And yeah, Jorge Campos would just be proud, wouldn't he? And this takes me perfectly to the lifestyle collection. Oh my God, this lifestyle collection is crazy. Like what they've done for this is insane. It's beautiful. So Nike are going to be kind of taking those goalkeeper designs and bringing them to a lifestyle collection that releases them on steroids, basically. Like any design you can think of, just dial it up to the max, and that's what they're releasing. These shirts look unbelievable. It's a little bit of a shame they're not actually the goalkeeper shirts, but realistically, they're still stunning. I love how they've got text across the front, a bit like a sponsor in a way. And I think definitely Nigeria and the US are my favourites. They just look so 90s. You know what I mean? Like the high kind of collar on them, the bagginess, the long sleeve, the craziness of them. They're beautiful. I love them. And that's all I've got to say. Over to some leaked kits now, and we'll start with England, because this feels like the kit that's been leaked the most. I feel like we've got a really good idea of what this is going to look like, so let's see. So on V, it's a bit of a retro throwback. There's so many like retro throwbacks in the football world at the minute. I do love it. It's getting a bit saturated, but this shirt looks classic. Obviously, it's classic white. It's got navy accents, but the main thing you see right away is that away collar. It looks proper old school. It looks like it's a different material almost, you know, like a bit of a cotton thick material. Again, straight out the 80s and 90s this. At first, that little triangle thing, I wasn't too sure on in the collar. I was a bit iffy on that, but I think it adds to that classic kind of retro vibe. And recently new leaks have come out where we see a bit more of the detail in the base of the shirt, and it looks like there's kind of a star graphic, like a lion jackyard print in there, like a shiny material. This kind of keeps it classy, keeps it nice, but also makes it a bit more modern as well. So yeah, overall, I'm kind of happy for this shirt. England's shirts have been hit and miss recently in the last like 5 to 10 years, so I think this is a nice return to form. Uruguay up next. Now this league is interesting. Very, very interesting. The home shirt, it's simple, it's clean, kind of similar to England's, how like same template, but this one has like a bold polo collar, nice light blue base, really, really clean, like that. But the away, my God, this away shirt does something a little bit crazy. It features a deep navy base with vivid electric blue pattern across the shoulders, and this is all inspired by Black Panther. Now, I did some Googling. I was like, okay, surely there's got to be a link here. There's no link. I don't think there's a link between Black Panther and Uruguay. They might just like the vibe. Either way, I'm here for it. I think the shirt looks cool. It's the purples and the vividness of it really, really works. It looks cool. Maybe if there wasn't a Black Panther link, you'd be like, that's just a cool shirt anyway. And with the Black Panther thing, you're like, meh. But either way, it's actually really cool. Over to Brazil now, and we have to talk about Jordan, don't we? About a year ago now, Brazil and Jordan announced that they'd be collaborating, and it was huge news, you know, for football shirt fans. This is mint. We've seen what Jordan have done with PSG. So knowing that they're going to do that for Brazil, like one of the best footballing countries out there, this was exciting. But this connection did not start on the right foot. There was a leak that Jordan were going to release a red away shirt, and the fans were not happy. Red on a Brazil shirt just isn't what's supposed to happen. They were upset. So they've gone back to the drawing board and they've released this kind of leak now. So it's obviously back to blue, which is more traditional for Brazil, but it's more black than it is blue, and it's obviously the blue pattern. I don't know what the influence is of this pattern at the minute, but it does look cool. I'm sure there will be something in there. It's clean. I like it. It is giving Jordan, to be fair, but A friend of the channel, Double A, said something very interesting the other day, and I agree with him. Just think about the lifestyle stuff. The lifestyle stuff for this Brazil collection, for Jordan, I can just imagine it being insane. I can just imagine, you just think about the jackets, the hoodies and stuff. I think it could be really, really cool. So that's more exciting than the kit itself, in my opinion. Now, speaking about Nike and the modern day, Total Nike came back, right? And it was this big thing, and it was amazing. And the Chelsea third shirt is unreal. I bought that, but we're not seeing much Total Nike leaks for this next World Cup. I don't know if they're just not gonna do it. It seemed ridiculous not to do it, right? Like, surely we've got to see some T90 third shirts for this World Cup. Oh, imagine England with a Total Nike shirt. That'd be amazing. We need to see this. I'm upset that there's no leak so far, but to be fair, the World Cup is next year. There's still some time, but it's just a thought that came to my head. I mean, Brazil, Total Nike, come on. Like, even just a home shirt, like a throwback to the early 2000s, we've got to see it, man. And finally, let's talk about a few odds and ends that we've seen leaked so far. Nothing crazy, but little bits and bobs. Up first, we've got France. I've already mentioned this in the video, but we know that France are going to be making kits that are inspired by the Statue of Liberty, which is a cool connection. The World Cup next year is going to be predominantly in the US. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the US, so using that as like its main influence is really cool. We can see that in the colours here. And I think it's pretty much confirmed because we've seen it across every league. We've seen the light blues and we've seen the bronzes. We've made the connection, so it's going to be really cool. Canada's shirt has been released. Oh my God. You're like a host country and this is your shirt. I'd be fuming. Canadians, I'd be fuming. This is poor. Like, they've gone for a half and half design with the flag leaf. What's that leaf called? I don't know. The Canadian leaf. That's the main design. It looks fucking atrocious. I would be so upset if I was Canadians. I'm pretty sure Canadians aren't happy with Nike in general because they've never done a nice kit for them. So yeah, that's one of the big ones. And finally, Croatia, I think they go under the radar a lot in footballing sense, but also in their kits. I love seeing the checkers, and seeing here, they're bringing the checkers into both the home and away in a similar way, where they're quite small checkers, but they do kind of fade out into the middle and let the badges come in. So both look really nice, the home and the away, pretty clean, pretty nice. I think these will go down quite well. So that's it. That's what Nike have to offer so far. That's what's been leaked coming out for the next year's like collection of shirts, and specifically for the World Cup. To be honest, I'm excited for this World Cup. I really can't wait just for a World Cup to come around, but the kits coming out of it, like all those Adidas ones, all the new Adidas ones that's going to come out. Portugal released a beautiful shirt the other day. I think it's going to be a generation one for kits. I really do. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.